Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Wherever you are in the world today, I hope that you and your loved ones are doing great. Hope that life is pleasant for you. And most importantly, my friends, I hope that you are in good health. Once again, welcome to the Common Sense channel. On this channel, we get to talk about those things that people know, that people have thought about, but don't often have the time to discuss. These, my friends, are the things we talk about here on the Common Sense channel. So once again, welcome to the Common Sense channel. Today, I just want to talk to all those people that watch my videos, that support me, including the ones that are subscribed to my channel. I just want to say, when your loved ones leave your house to go out into the world, give them a hug. Say to them, I love you. Say to them, I wish that you come home safe. Say to them, be careful out there. Because the reason for this video, I just want to talk about those weak-minded people in our world. They are deranged. It just feels like something is wrong with them. It's that thing that it is hard to understand, because some of them, when you see them, you won't even think to yourself that they are weak-minded, because they don't appear. It's almost as if they are deceiving. It's almost as if that you have to be an AI psychologist to be able to read their mind as you see them, to be able to profile them, for you to be in a safeguard and state of mind. It's almost as if we should be walking on the street thinking, what is that guy thinking? Or what is she trying to do? Is she thinking about harming me? Or I think we should come up with a device that can tell us immediately that that person is evil. They are weak-minded. They're about to harm you. They're about to hurt you. So you need to be on a defensive mood, or you have to find a way to protect yourself. Find an easy exit so that you're not his or her victim. And I think it's sad. So what I'm trying to say is, when you see your loved ones in the morning, any time of the day, that you have the opportunity to see them, to talk to them over the phone, whatever means of communication you're using, say to them that you love them. Let them know it from you. Let them know that you care about their safety and their protection. So on that note, I want to talk about weak-minded people. And I want to focus on some areas that I think we ought to pay attention when you're dealing with people like that. And I think women are very, very good at detecting a weak-minded man. I think some men are very good too, but women are proficient when it comes to dealing with weak-minded men, or weak-minded people, or weak-minded individuals. A woman can tell right away. And I can tell you, I'm not a female expert or anything like that, but I can tell you whether the woman is she's Chinese, Japanese, Hispanic, white, black, whatever her nationality is, her race, her color, her creed, whatever she comes in, one thing she don't like is a weak-minded man. If a man is weak, nobody wants to deal with him. Nobody want to entertain that kind of person. So a weak-minded person, the first thing that you notice if a man is weak-minded is when he is not able to articulate his viewpoint. If he can't tell you how he's feeling inside, if you're a sister looking for a guy, run. And if you're a guy looking for a woman that cannot tell you how she's feeling inside without getting angry at you or without fussing with you, same as the guy too, hey, it's time for you to move on. Because these individuals are nothing but ticking bomb. If they cannot articulate themselves in a meaningful way, in a well-defined way, in a way that is coherent and makes sense to you, that's a potential danger, my friend. And if you ever encounter people like that, please try to run. Run for your life, because it is nothing but a potential ticking bomb. And you see them in our society today. And it's so sad. I think this is beyond mental health issue. I mean, when these people are on the street, they say snap, he's snap. But professionally, he has a mental breakdown, or she has a mental breakdown. So I think we should start to look beyond mental illness, because weak-minded people are everywhere. You find them in all race. You find them in all color. You find them in all ethnicity. You find them in all belief systems. Their minds are so weak that they're not able to control themselves. Because if a person cannot articulate himself or herself, there's no reason why you should even start a discussion with them. Because all you're creating for yourself are enmity. Because they are quick to internalize things. They're quick to put things that are just trivial. They will take it personal. And I want you to look at another trait of a weak-minded individual. Another trait of a weak-minded individual. They have no integrity. They have no integrity. When a person do not have integrity, they are dangerous, because they will settle for anything. They will kill someone. They will unalive a person for money. They will unalive a person for things like, even if you step on a shoe, or you even look at them in a different funny way, or whatever way you look at them, or maybe you didn't say the right thing to you, they will snap for that, because they have no morals. That's one of the elements of a weak-minded individual. You understand? They are not able to withstand pressure. They will sell themselves for anything. They do not value life. They do not value property. They do not value anything that someone worked to build, because they have no integrity. If you build something, they will destroy it. Weak-minded people. So the common sense want to blast you. You are amongst us. You are God and you don't know it. I wish you can know that you are God. And some of them are religious too. Very religious. That's one trait of a weak-minded person. And because they are religious, they see the world the way their religion see it. That's how they see the world. They see the world like, you know what? I don't have to do anything, because at the end of the day, this is not my home. This is not my home. They don't care how people feel about them. They're just going to do whatever they want to do. They are very religious, man. Whatever is it, religions can be anything. You know? So if you're watching my video, you know I talk about religion all the time. So religion can be anything. Anything that you worship. If you worship guns, that's your religion. If you worship your car, if you believe in your car, that's your religion. And these weak-minded individuals are very religious when it comes to these things. They're religious in their ideology too. Whatever they believe in their head is their God, is their religion. So individuals like that, don't ever find yourself arguing with them about religion. Don't do that. Don't waste your time. If they say they believe in something, just say, okay, and walk away. Don't debate them. Don't waste your time with them. Just agree and move on. Because their views are their views. That's what they are. That's their combination. That's what makes them who they are. So you cannot take away what they are. The only thing that can does that is the omnipotent, the Almighty Spirit, the Almighty can change that individual from the inside. Because weak-minded people can be deceiving from the outside. Some of them are highly educated. Some of them has a mindset of a genius. They can put anything together, but inside of their mind is weak, my friend. And it's based on these things that they believe. They can believe in anything. And if you're arguing with them, or if you're debating this individual, don't try to waste your time. If they're not able to reason with you in that debate or discussion, don't waste your time. That's why Yeshua HaMashiach says, I sowed the seed into the ground. It is up to nature to germinate the seed. So if you're giving them information and that information is not being received the way that you are thinking for them to understand, just sow the seeds of knowledge and walk away in peace. You understand? So that's one element of a weak-minded people or person or individuals. Weak-minded people are not able to withstand criticism. Their skin is so thin that anything, any little thing, any trivial thing, any little discussion can go under their skin, can take them off because their skin is thin. Even a little joke. Have you ever stepped on someone's shoes or you just by mistake and they snap? You didn't mean it though. It may be through an accident. But they snap. They reacted in a way that you're like, wow, man, it was just an accident. Weak-minded. If you talk about the clothing they're wearing, maybe you just say, hey, man, why didn't you change the color a little bit? That alone is enough. Maybe you watch them doing certain things and you say, oh, man, why don't you switch it a little bit? I thought you did well, but maybe you kind of missed some points and I think you can work on it next time. That alone is enough to make them snap. They dwell on every little things. You can look at them and give them constructive criticism. That constructive criticism is just to help them be better at what they are doing or what they are anticipating to do. And that alone can land you into trouble. Again, weak-minded people. You understand? So when you are dealing with weak-minded people, you must be very, very, very careful. That's the essence of this video. You understand? Weak-minded people have thin skin. The skin are not thick. They cannot accept anything other than what they have in their mind. No level of criticism. Even if you tell them the truth, oh, the truth is the worst one. Because that one, they will hunt you day and night. They wouldn't even sleep over that. The truth will make them, it will torment them to the extent that they want to do you harm. That is the essence of a weak-minded people. So I believe some of you, if you ever watched this video, you know these individuals. You've come across them. You've had discussion with them. And you saw their reaction. My friends, I'm telling you, run. Run. They are amongst us. And we have to, even though they are like that, we know them, they are like that, but we can shower them with love. But in the meantime, I'm a practical person. I believe in practicality. And I also believe in reality, in as much as you want to love them. And for those women that think these kind of individuals, you can ever change their life, don't waste your time. You can't turn them into nothing good. They are what they are. Nothing going to change them because they are set in their ways. And if you're a guy out there, you ever encounter a woman like that? Hey, buddy, run. Don't waste your time with her. You can't change it. You can't make it better. There are just certain human beings that you cannot change. Even Jesus said it. If you go to a place and you try to talk and teach them themselves and they don't want to hear it, he said, just dust your feet and go. Just leave. Don't waste your time. You understand? And it's the same practicalities, practical things that you should do in your own personal life when you encounter these people. Because the worst thing that can happen to you is for one of these idiots, one of these jokers, one of these evil to snap at you and turn you into their victim. Because every little thing, even if they had tough times, the world is not fair. Each of us, every one of us have had something traumatic happen to us in our lives. But we've never gone out there and take it on society. But weak-minded person will do that. Weak-minded person will go into a school and shoot up kids because someone took his cat or someone stole his cat or his dog, or his mom or his dad kind of lock him up in the room because he misbehaved. And we take it on society. That's weak-minded people. And they all came into this world just like you. But if you ever encounter people like that, my friends, don't waste your time with them. If you start to have a discussion with them and they're flaring up and they're having fists at you and their countenance is changing suddenly, my friends, don't waste your time with them. If you're on a date with a guy or a female or a girl and you're talking to her and then all of a sudden she starts flaring up, don't waste your time, my friend. That's a clear indication. Some people call it red line. Some people call it red line. But I say it's an indication of the kind of person, my friends, you're dealing with. We all want the world to be good. We all want to be good. And I think I need to do another video on that stuff because I'm of the opinions that not everything was taught to us that are real. I'm of the opinion. And I think until we can start to decode some of these things, we're not going to be able to protect ourselves from ourselves or from those weak-minded individuals. So again, I just wanted to do this video because, I mean, with all the things that are happening in our world today, you know, another thing I want to talk about weak-minded people is they have ego. They look, you can just tell them like, you're not acting like a man, or you're not behaving like a woman. That in and of itself is enough for them to snap at you. You understand? Weak-minded people ego is so strong that even if they lose their job, if say that the job is a high-paying job, I'm talking about six figures job, and they lose their job, that alone is enough. Weak-minded people now, that alone is enough for them to go in their house, kill the wife, kill the kids. Oh, sorry, you're not supposed to say kill. Unlife the house, the wife, unlife the kids, unlife the dog, burn the house, and do themselves, unlife themselves. Somebody who does not have a weak mind wouldn't do stuff like that. I'm talking about a rational, a thought focused, oriented person, a reasonable human being, a human beings that know that it's not all to life, that there's more to life than material things or a job, that it can bounce back like everyone, they can pull themselves up like everyone else in spite of their difficulties or hard times. Weak-minded people don't think like that. So if you ever see them, my friends, if they want to be your boyfriend, if they want to be your girlfriend, I'm telling you, take it from the Common Sense channel. If they want to be any of those things that I listed, if you notice these signs, these red flags, or this indication, please, please, for the sake of your life, because we need you on this planet. You're here for a reason. Know that. You know, your opinion shouldn't be a reason why someone unlife you. Your opinion should never be the reason for someone to unlife you, or your views. You know, we are all entitled to our views. Like I've always said on my channel, look, you don't want to live in a world where every human being is thinking the same. No, that's not a good world. You want to live in a world with a diversified viewpoint. You understand? You don't want to think like the guy next to you or the girl next to you or your neighbor next to you. Even if that's the case, it shouldn't be all the time. It should be at least not all the time. It shouldn't be on all issues. It should be on certain issues. But we want to live in a world where we all have different thoughts, different belief systems, and different way of doing things. In my view, that's the real diversities. When you talk of diversities, that's the real diversities. And I think our world should thrive towards making that inclusion. When we talk of inclusion, we should include not just the color of your skin or your ethnicity, your race. We should include your thought, your opinion. That should be included. I think there should be a legislation, a federal legislation that would protect people's thought. I know the Constitution says freedom of speech, but that one is not absolute. I think there should be a legislation on the protection of human thoughts. Our viewpoint, I think, is our main diversity, the way we think. It's not the color of our skin. Now I'm a thinker. Always have opinions. So, in my own opinion, it's not looking at what other people are talking about. It's straightly from my head. I don't think I'm the only one that think that way. I think there are millions of us out there that think that way. But yeah, weak-minded people, do your utmost best, my friends. Wherever you find yourself, in any settings, you find them in religious houses. I call religious houses program houses. You'll find them there too. Yeah. You'll find them in schools. You'll find them in universities. You'll find them in anywhere human exists. You'll find them there. So just do your best to be careful, my friends. Do your best. We want you on this planet because your views and opinions are very much needed and are very much wanted in our world. We want you to be here. We want you to grow old just like everyone else. So please, if you ever encounter a weak individual, weak-minded individual, please don't waste your time with them. You cannot change their views. You cannot change any aspect, any elements of their lives. Just walk away. As I've always said in all of my videos, and I will do it on this video, it's the greatest thing, my friends, that can ever happen to anyone. Anyone. It's not the day you were born, not the day you had your first car, the day you graduated from high school, college, the day you became a lawyer, doctor, an engineer, whatever it is that you're working on, my friends. The greatest thing that can ever happen to you, my friends. Take it from the Common Sense channel. It's the day you discover yourself. Because from that day on, no one can change anything about you. No one can get under your skin. Nothing can make you look down on yourself. You will always keep your head high, even in time of difficulties, even in times of hard times, even when everyone turned their backs at you, you're all by yourself. Even when you're pressed against the wall, my friends, you, I'm talking to you, will be strong, and you will know those people, my friends. You will know them, even without them even going into length about who they are. You will know them immediately, and guess what? You will do everything to protect yourself. I just want to thank everyone that support what I do here on my channel. I just want to thank all those people that remain subscribed to my channel. I appreciate you. My thing is, I hope you're learning. When I do these videos, I'm not doing them because I want click, click, click. That's why I never say click on my video, click, click. I just want you to learn. Even if I reach one person, I'm happy. Because look, knowledge is like Jesus said, Yeshua HaMashiach said, when you throw a seed to the earth, you don't have to do nothing to it. Nature does it. I probably do a video on that to talk about nature. But nature would do the rest for you. Nature is the undertaker, my friends. You know, undertaker? That's nature. It does the work for you. So if you're out there, you're doing this, you're educating, informing people, just be yourself. That's all you can do. Be yourself. And stay away from weak-minded people. Have a pleasant day. Thank you.